Okay, welcome back once again to another week 4 recap of the SPL and where I think my points are going to go this week, or they're going to go this week because I don't change them even when I want to. Quick recap of week 3 first of all. Let's have a little look back. Fnatic let us down. We would have been 15 of 16 if Fnatic didn't let us down there. And then the team did the last game, didn't go as expected. London Conspiracy came out on top, and that's the end of that one. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to quickly fix this issue. There we go. And yeah, that was where my points went last week. We did 14 of 16 correct. We missed out on Dignitas. We missed out on the Fnatic one. So not a bad week all in all for us. This week, it's a little bit tougher because there's a lot of big teams playing off. Trig versus Titan should be an absolutely amazing game to watch. But Trig is still off the boil at the moment. And Titan is still undefeated. That's the big issue. Could this go to Trig? Yes. Could it go to Titan? Yes. Could it go 1-1? Yes. But if you're an undefeated team and you're a team that's struggling, you go with the team that's struggling. You go with the team that's not struggling. God, I'm stupid. Yeah, you go with the team that's actually winning at the moment and is being more consistent. So I'm putting my points to Titan. Cloud9 across the way. Cloud9 versus TSM. Well, this is going to be another tough game too. I'm going to go Cloud9 for this one. It's risky. It could go 1-1. It could go to TSM. It's risky, but I think that's the right way to go about this. Heading further down, London Conspiracy versus Night's Watch. London Conspiracy looking very, very strong right now. They're playing very, very well in my opinion. And they beat Dignitas. They took a game off Epsilon as well. And they could have actually took both those games off Epsilon in week 2. So I'm going to go with London Conspiracy for this one. They're looking a lot stronger. And even with a sub last week, they still beat Dignitas. So having the full roster potentially back this week, well, Night's Watch are going to have to... You're going to be a few issues against them, I expect. We'll see. Denial versus Legion is one of those where I'm not sure where to go here. I feel like it's this. Like, Denial's second game, but I feel the first one could go either way. It could go either way. So I'm going to go and leave it there at Legion of Carrots. Will take one game off them. I think both these teams are looking very, very strong at the moment. There are a little bit of inconsistencies in them, but that's normal. It's the Pro League after all. You're not going to win every single game you play. You've got to remember that. You know, every single game is different, and dealing with each game is what to look forward to. But Legion of Carrots not looking too bad. I mean, at the moment in the standings, they are currently seeded 4th, so you can't put them badly. Denali Esports seeded 4th as well, so these guys are tied, and I think they'll stay tied in this game based off it. Let's see how this one goes, though. Cognitive versus Enemy Esports. That, again, is a close one. They're both 0-6 at the moment. And I can't see either of them outright winning. So I'm going to go for the 1-1 split. Now, 1-1 splits are not good value for your money. Be very scared and very careful about doing 1-1 splits. I'm doing it to be more realistic. And I don't even care if I lose my points, really. I mean, I want the points. Obviously, we all want the FP. But I want to try to be as realistic as where my opinions lie and leaving the points as they are, even if I find out the results. Even if they were a little bit beforehand, I don't change. So, COG versus Enemy Esports, I'm going to go 1-1. I'm not sure which way around I should do it, whether it should be Enemy in the COG or COG Enemy. Both teams have got issues that they're trying to work on. Both teams are vying to get themselves out of the bottom spot. That's the main thing. They don't want to come bottom. I'm going to go that way around, COG and Enemy. Let's go with that. And then Sunday, we've got Dignitas versus Upcoming Stars, even though Upcoming Stars did look good. And even though Dignitas are on a downward trend, I think Dignitas is probably going to win this one. Dignitas currently seeded, I'm just checking the stats now. They're currently seeded 2 and 4 in 5th position, Stars 2 and 4 as well. So these guys are tied at the moment. There's potential for Upcoming Stars to take both games, yes. There's potential for Stars to take away a game. But I think Dignitas will do it. I think Dignitas will 2-0, and that's where it's going to lie. It's not heart thinking this, it's brain more than anything else. I'm going to go with Dignitas here, even though Upcoming Stars are looking stronger. I have a feeling Upcoming Stars may be that team that whoever wins this one is basically not going to be 7th, is how I feel with how this is going to go. And Night's Watch is slipping into 8th, unfortunately for me. Epsilon versus Fnatic is going to be Fnatic. Epsilon not too bad. They're currently sat in a decent position in 3rd, but it's Fnatic. And even though Fnatic messed up against Upcoming Stars, I can't see them doing more than once. It will be a close game now. It will be very close games, and Epsilon could sneak a win here. They could sneak a win. If Upcoming Stars can do it, Epsilon definitely can too. Finally, AFK versus Eager. It's one of those games where some of these are always heart or brain, every single time. I'm going to vote for my brain every time. From now on, it's going to be AFK gaming. I love Eager to bits. They're looking pretty good. There's a few shaky paths there. They've not had the best of games against some of the teams, but I still think AFK are the stronger team. They're currently seated 3rd at 4 and 2. And after this one, I think they'll go 6 and 2. So that's my little rundown of this week of how it's gone. We looked through all the previous weeks. I went 12-16, I went 12-16, and then I went 14-16. So I'm getting a minimum of 12 a week. If you follow my voting, you'll probably end up the same. Maybe this week might be a little bit different, though, because I've gone for a few more splits than usual. Good luck in your games, though. I hope everything goes well for you in your SPL this week, and your fantasy points come flying through so you can get the next skins.